Everyone subscribe in 2 months. Guys, I'm a Miss Dad. Miss Mountain Dew.
Mountain Dew's a monster.
He's a monster. We're waiting for this program to start. I suppose they're supposed to take us on this walk and talk about bears. Oh, that's strong. I pushed this thing against that and I broke it into two. Some fake flat metal. I bend this. Broke that with one finger. I broke this with my finger.
Come here. Here.
I'm the one used with the knee. Isabel wants 100 likes. Laura wants everyone to subscribe in 2 months.
Hey.
Walking around. I'm gonna find that chipmunk. What's that chipmunk? Daddy, there's a chipmunk right over there.
He was right here because he's wet.
He was right by my feet. That chipmunk was right by my foot. But people are coming in for this. No, it's just a little boot hole because there's no other hole. This would be deeper if it's this.
A little fish in there?
Yep, died.
Touch it.
It looks like it's still alive, kind of.
There's a fish in here.
Someone must have put a bunch of water in this hole and put the fish in here.
Probably.
And all the water moisted up in the ground and the fish died. I just want to put him back in the creek. And there's also a worm right here.
It's over here.
Right here.
Quit touching stuff with your hands. You don't know where to wash your hands.
Creek.
That's his baby.
No, it's a larvae. Probably from the emerald ash borer larva. I feel bad for this little fish.
Where's his wheel?
There's a fish right there and a larvae. Oh, rinse my hands off. I'm just rinsing my hands off. I'm just rinsing my hands off.
Why? Why I can't?
No one's walking in there. I was just rinsing my hands off because I touched the dead fish, the larvae.
What'd you say, Izzy?
Because I was rinsing my hand off. That's the only reason I went down there. Dang, chipmunks keeps popping up over here. You see him, guys?
Oh, I even can't go down there.
You see him?
Izzy,
This guy's
Izzy,
on.
boom, boom, boom. It's the superhero.
Subscribe in 2 months. Get 100 likes. Huh?
You're always all over the place or looking right at the
I got a net OS.
Ornament with fish. They can see your eye.
Izzy, wait to see the cage. They can bite you.
Dad, get it. Daddy, did you see at Grandma's house where I landed that bottle flip? I threw it. It bounced up. I guess we're going. Yeah, guys, I found where we're supposed to go. The bear thing's over here. Finally from the bear area. I was just looking over here. I saw a bear head. I'm like, is that real?
Now we're here for the bears. I see the bear head. But yeah, we're over here.
So this is a real bear head. Real black bear head.
How are you gonna
Touch it if you want. Just don't like rough them up too much.
Sure, touch him.
what is it?
So look, these are his paws. That's his skull.
This is real.
That is real.
It used to be real.
His name is Ed.
I don't like this anymore.
So that's right.
Like bears?
I saw last time we came camping here. We saw a mama bear with 2 cubs crossed over our cabin.
Really?
This is real.
When we were playing
Come
Uno.
up and look at him. When I'm done, you guys can like take tons of pictures if you want.
Awesome.
Yeah, we got a bear paw. Some parents like to put the bear paw over their kid's head. His name is Ed.
Ed.
He's about 6 years old when he died, and he's about 15 years dead.
Okay.
He's survived this long.
Izzy, do you think he's alive? You can touch him.
You guys can sit down. There'll be tons of time for show and tell at the end.
I think your mom was at work.
She worked today. Your dad's home.
Why?
Well, you have to wait until the event's over. My mom and my dad's gonna
This guy,
take
when
you
he
home.
died, he was about 600 pounds, and he could fill up a pickup truck. I'm not carrying him around. Like the bed of a pickup truck, like all of it. He was a little bit overweight, by like 150
I
pounds.
don't have any more hugger.
No more sucker?
Yep, he was actually poached. The park was gonna capture him and euthanize him at some point, but some poacher got to him first. Probably thought this would look really nice on his mantelpiece. Well, the poacher, instead of getting Ed, he got a fine, and Ed was confiscated, and then we got him. So you guys can take a seat if you want, or just stand, hang out. Yeah, you can drag the picnic tables around if you want. We'll give people a few more minutes. Usually we get like 30 people for this. So. I don't know.
It's real. He was Uncle Mark when he died and he was real. He's in the woods.
We'll give people like 5 more minutes. So has anyone seen a bear yet camping?
Saw one about a month ago.
About a month ago here?
He was down ASP1. He was out.
We saw a
In the
bear.
field.
Just doing bear stuff.
Yeah, just wandering around.
That's cool.
We We saw a bear with a baby.
Saw a bear with a baby.
Yeah.
There's two
Last
babies.
summer, it was a mom and two cubs crossed right in front of our cabin.
Really?
About 9 o'clock at night.
He saw one last night on his run. He was running and there was a bear on the path.
Yeah, one of the other naturalists, he was biking back at like 9 o'clock at night, and he was biking back past like the recycle center.
That's where he saw it. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's where he saw it last night.
8-ish?
But then we rode around it like twice. We drove around it like twice, but we didn't see anything.
But you said there was 3 cubs too, right?
I didn't. So I saw the one. He popped out of the bush,
Mhm.
and he was about 100 or so meters away.
Mhm.
We kind of stared each other down. He blinked, and then ran off into the forest.
Mhm.
So I continued on, but these people that were ahead said after I ran by, it ran back with 3 cubs
Really?
back the other way. So
Wow.
crazy.
Well,
I told the guy in the police car, but he just kind of laughed at me.
Well, no, it's good you told them. They do try to keep track of them. We don't do a lot of tagging, but the nation does tagging, so you might see some bears with tags. But yeah, so if you see one, it's good to let people know, especially if they're in your campsite, your cabin loop, or your trail loop, or wherever you are where there's a lot of people, and it looks like they might be getting habituated to people. That's important to let resource management know. So you can let park police know, you can probably find the number for resource management somewhere. You can just let some park employee that you see know. Or if you see them off doing their bear stuff, but they look really sick. There was a bear with mange a couple weeks ago, and he had mange so bad that he didn't have any hair all the way up to his chest. So that's not good, because that bear at that point probably isn't going to live, not going to survive the winter, and he's probably going to, if he lives much longer, he's probably going to have a really high chance of spreading mange to another animal. So, no. Yeah, that's a real bear.
He died.
It's always really funny to watch the dog's reactions to the bear. Some of them will just they'll just go up and sniff it or whatever, but some of them like.
Hey, Bubba.
Well, this is probably it, at least for now. So you guys are all here to see bears, or at least learn about bears. You probably won't see any bears in this area. This area usually has a lot of people. Yesterday this area was just covered in people, so they try to stay away from that. So bears are pretty cool creatures. We got a lot of them in the park. I don't know how many. I'm guessing somewhere between 40 and 100. They also have really large ranges, so some of them might not winter in the park, but they usually come to the park to feed and eat a lot of food. So you may see more in the summer than you do in the winter. Also, they'll be in a dormancy in the winter, so you probably won't see them at all. So we've got a pretty good healthy population. Not sure exactly how many, but the ones that we have been seeing are usually fairly healthy. They're very well fed. You usually see a mother with about 2 cubs, and that's a good number. So the park isn't overpopulated yet. It's good. Overpopulated means that there's probably a lot of really hungry bears, and so most people know not to get between a mother bear and her cubs. So you don't usually hear a lot of attacks about some black bears in terms of that anymore, because people know to stay away.
Oops.
But the highest number of bear incidents has actually come from hungry young males. So they're not getting enough food, and they're actually going to take riskier prey, including humans. So luckily, everything is pretty well fed in the park, so you don't have to worry about that. Some people always ask if they're going to do bear hunting in the park.
Bye, guys.
They don't have